before you guys get ready to take your test or do any of your classwork, you need to make absolutely certain that your periodic table is labeled correctly. So in a normal situation, in a normal school year, we would give you guys a brand new periodic table. And the spirit of the chemistry course is not to memorize it. It's to learn how to manipulate it and use it. So that's what you need to do. So the first thing that I want you to do every single time that you get one, and I do it no matter how long I've been doing chemistry, is you add your oxidation numbers. So +1, +2. We don't label these. These are our transition metals. +3. And then you have your plus or -4. And then over here you have -3, -2, -1. And these guys don't need anything. So when we're talking about positives or negatives, we're talking about these numbers that are up here. The other thing that you guys need to label is your diatomic molecules or elements, which are, there's 7 of them. Remember, there are seven diatomics, and di means 2. It means that when they're in a compound, they're fine. Like hydrogen H2O is fine if it's in a compound. It can have 1, 2, 3, however many the compounds. If they're by themselves in nature, they don't exist as a single element. So it would be H, and start over here at your 7. Hydrogen's the weirdo. Start over here at your 7, 7, 8, and 9, and then go straight down. Okay, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. You have 7. You start on the 7. You make a 7, and then you add hydrogen on. And what that means is all of these guys would not be found alone. It wouldn't be H in nature. It would be H2. It wouldn't be nitrogen in nature. It would be N2. And that matters a lot when you guys are going back and forth between writing your equations like you had to do this time. If they end up by themselves, like these right here, for example, Cu and Cl can end up by themselves and they're fine because they are not diatomic elements. However, in this situation right here, we had magnesium and oxygen. Magnesium is fine. It's not a diatomic. It's not one of those special 7. Oxygen is one, so it can't be alone by itself. Okay? Make sure that those things are labeled on your periodic table. Make sure you know that everything to the right over here is your nonmetals and everything to the left over here are your metals.